stuck here. The cops won't bother me.
Hey squids, today I'm going to talk to you guys about cars that douchebags drive. Yeah, you know, that's right. I think there's some cars that douchebags are generally attracted to. And I'll tell you the cars that douchebags don't get. But the cars around the area, it could be like specifically by area, the types of cars that people get. And in DC, we have douchebags that drive a lot of Suburbans, or not Suburbans. Suburbans are kind of like on the way out. They usually get the Tahoes, and they operate them like douchebags. That's the thing. Like, you see them cutting people left and right. You would think that they would be a little bit slower, considering that these Tahoes only get like 10 miles to the gallon. But no, they don't. They operate like douchebags. Now here's the car in front of me that's not driven by douchebags. It's the Prius. And the Prius is a great car, man. I really find it to be one of the better cars out there. And most people probably could just live with a Prius, and that would be the only car that they need. Pickup trucks like this, work trucks, they're never douchebags. These people are just doing work. They don't have time to be douchebags. You know, it's kind of like Fight Club. When you are basically working out for a living, you don't have time to pick fights with people and be an asshole on the road. Generally, you don't see people. Where's this car? He's definitely walking to his car. Looks like he's got something in his hand, so I wonder, man. This car in front of me is a douchebag car, the Chrysler 300. I don't know who the hell gets this car. It's kind of a weird contraption, a node to the past of Detroit car making, except it's a piece of shit. I don't understand it. Like, oh, you decided to buy an unreliable piece of shit car. Maybe these things are cheap. I think they kind of look expensive, and I think that's why people are drawn to it. I don't know. I just can't see people buying it, but the douchebag, that's a car that douchebags usually get. I don't see the purpose of this concrete general guy. Why don't you just move to the fucking right? What's the purpose? Jesus, man. You know, it's not like I even want to go fast. I just want that fucking douchebag to move out of the fucking way. What's the purpose? Now he decided to take off. Look at that. What the fuck are you doing, man? Pick a speed. Here's another douchebag car coming up on the left. It's also a police car. You see this one? This is a big douchebag car. It says police interceptor, but the only thing that's police about it is the mentality of the driver behind the wheel. These guys are what cops refer to as posers. They get the cop cars and then they pretend that they're cops. And I think maybe this guy is a cop because he's driving kind of slow and not aggressive. But around this area, you have a lot of guys that get police cars because they want to kind of like frighten other drivers. I think it's like a power trip. They'll be on the left lane and there's a car going a little bit slow. So they'll go up to it. The guy in the mirror sees that car and moves over to the right. It's kind of a power trip, but it's kind of a smart power trip. There's a douchebag on the right. That's a typical car, like the Chevys, the Equinoxes and stuff like that. They're driven by douchebags. I don't understand why they get those, because they're typically extremely bad cars and very unreliable. And cars that have like 20,000 miles, like these Chevys, these newer Chevys, they burn oil. And when you ask the manufacturer, they go like, oh, that's perfectly normal. I actually had a friend of mine that had that issue. He bought a new Equinox, took it to the dealer because it was burning oil, and within 20,000 miles. And then the dealer didn't want to do any warranty work because they said that all of these burned oil. And I looked it up online, and it seems like a great, majority of them burn oil. The number one car of douchebags, I've told you guys before, is the Nissan Altima. It could be location specific, but in the DC area, Jesus Christ, there's every single Nissan Altima you have to watch out for. They're the biggest assholes ever. Weaving in and out of traffic, speeding, reckless driving. I don't understand it. Maybe the Nissan Altimas are fun cars. Look, there goes an Altima. Always watch out for those guys. Always. Always watch out for Nissan Altimas. They are the shittiest drivers in the world. Douchebags galore. And oh yeah, this car. You see this one? I don't even know what that is. It's like some piece of shit car from America. Chrysler. I don't know. That's a guy that's pretending that he's a cop. It's very common around here. I don't know why. Range Rovers. Range Rovers are also douchebag cars. I don't know who gets these because I think we all signed off that the British don't make good cars, but apparently that guy didn't get the memo. There goes another 300. That's another douche car. Subarus. They're cars that no douchebag would be seen in. They're too rational. They're just too good of cars. They work too well. If a douchebag got Subarus, I would go like, huh, at least you got good taste. And you need a car that's really good, in all-wheel drive mode, because you have a family that you care for. But no, douchebags have to go big. Chevy Tahoe, please. I have 3 kids. I need the space. You know, we haven't touched on BMW or Mercedes, but BMW and Mercedes used to be the #1 douche cars, and every BMW is a douchebag. Like every single owner is a douchebag. I'm sorry, if you have a BMW, you're a douchebag. But there are some types of Mercedes that you can get away from that don't label you as a douche car. There's the old diesels, and some of the newer diesels, you get a pass, but those are rare. But if you have a more